Welcome back to the Virtue Bowling Supply YouTube channel, your go-to place for non-staff, non-biased, multi-style reviews. My name is Chris and I'm here to bring you your high rev perspective.
And my name is Josh and I will be bringing the low rev perspective.
Today we're going to be throwing 10 shots with the brand new Ebonite Entity and the Storm Ion Pro Solid, picking one winner that we would most likely add to our bag and explain why. Just wrapped up throwing the Entity and the Ion Pro Solid. These definitely, I think the Entity looked a lot better playing straighter. I know there's quite a bit of friction on the lanes right now to the right, so I had to kind of jump left. But keeping my angles more in front of me, the Entity looked a little bit better than the Ion Pro Solid. But as I kind of migrated left, where the lane was kind of telling me to play, the Ion Pro definitely looked a little bit better, just because it wanted to be a little bit more off spot, and it honestly wanted to be a little bit more continuous. The Ion Pro is a little more forward of a ball reaction, but the Entity really just kind of wanted to stand up and go forward. I never really saw it go through the pins, like it never really kind of pile drive the 8-pin, so it always wanted to be a little bit more forward than the Ion Pro Solid. The Entity was maybe just a little bit cleaner, it'd honestly be very close to the Ion Pro Solid ball reaction wise for it to look very good. But I just saw it just being a little bit too early. The Ion Pro Solid just gave me a little bit more versatility and something that I even had a little bit more confidence when throwing here today at Bolero Mesa. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to pick the Ion Pro Solid. Overall, it just gave me a way more consistent ball reaction, especially as I needed to move further left. That's something that I do normally, so the ball I can shape a little bit more and be confident it's going to go through the pins is what I'm going to pick. So the Ion Pro Solid is going to be the winner for me.
Throwing 10 shots with each of the Ion Pro Solid and the Ebonite Entity. Both of these balls for me, they're a little different. I would say the Ion Pro Solid is definitely kind of a step down, a little weaker, a little cleaner, and a little smoother overall. However, I did feel like both of these balls could be thrown around similar times. I just felt like the Entity would really be thrown when there's more volume on the lane. See, once you're trying to find a little bit more hold where the Ion can benefit you a little bit better. For what we're bowling on today, I felt like the Ion shaped overall better for me. I felt like it was more predictable and easier to kind of tell once it wanted to change direction, where the Entity kind of hooked everywhere, so it actually made it almost hard to see when it was going to change direction just because it was continuously hooking. As I moved a little further left, the Entity looked a little better, but I would rather still choose something like the Ion Pro where I can move left, and even though it overall doesn't hook as much, I can slow down to still get it to shape off the end of the pattern. Final thoughts on these two rocks. For me, this is going to be a pretty easy winner, but that Ion Pro Solid is going to be the winner for me today. I just felt like it was overall smoother and more controllable for what we're bowling on, and it was just way easier to predict ball motion. So Ion Pro Solid for today.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys found this video useful, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.